Hello there and welcome to Market Block Books in downtown Troy, New York. Today is a day for children's books, and you hear there's a little bit of a background music playing. That is the music from three different books put out by Sandra Boynton with a lot of popular artists singing along. So you remember Sandra Boynton, she started out with doing greeting cards with the cows and dogs here and chickens, of course. So these are her books set to music, and these individual books, Blue Moo, Dog Train, and Philadelphia Chicken, all come with CDs and sung by famous people. Some of them are musicians, some of them are just celebrities. They're all lots of fun. We play them in the store often, I do anyway. And I think it's the kind of thing, if you get trapped in a car for 3 or 4 hours, 6 or 8, 10, you won't get tired of these songs. You'll even learn the lyrics and begin to sing along. Great. This is my board book section, not B-O-R-E-D, but board, cardboard, pages, perfect for little kids. And have a few, some news, some not so new, that I just thought you need to know about. Who Do You See is put out by Salina Yoon. She's quite the prolific board book, our children's author. These have images of something on the outside, and when you open it up you get to see what it is. You can kind of guess which critter it is. I like books like this. So you see that and you guess what kind of critter it is, and it's a tiger, alright? Very simple. We know what that is, right? Oh, if I could turn the page. Ladybug. So that's lovely. The next is probably one of my favorite books I like to tell people about. It's The House in the Night, which is a picture book, but recently made into a board book. This is one of those beautiful books, black and white, with this yellow golden color that appears throughout the entire book at different times. It's a good book for putting a child to sleep. You have that sense of that warmth, the glow of the yellow and the golden throughout. Beautiful, lovely book. Speaking of that, a lot of people come in thinking they really want to get a certain book, and it's not that I don't want them to buy the book, but I want them to know that there are other new books out there. And this becomes one of those that are very popular in at baby showers, instead of the ones that everyone else is going to show up with, say, Goodnight Moon, which is always a good one, but you don't want to bring Goodnight Moon when you know someone else has brought it. The next are two books put out by Usborne that I love Usborne. I love their artwork. This is my first Fairyland book, and it is what it says. It's a little introduction to fairies. Very sweet. The illustrations are quite charming, and along with that comes my first pirate book, because you have got to have pirates in your life if you haven't already. Some of this is done as a story, some of it is activities. You get to play around with it. Same with the Fairyland, by the way. Another board book that is quite cool is The Amazing ABC, and this is done with the normal ABCs, apple, cake, dog, but all made from Legos. Can you see that? It's not so easy to see on that one, but you can see the Lego on that one there. So it's an ABC book, but all the objects inside are made from Legos. Very sweet. Apple Pie ABC is another thing, another board book, perfect for the fall. It's all about the apple pie and the anticipation. A, of course, is for apple pie, and then you get to B, and B is for baking it, and then C is for cooling it, and then you get this build-up of waiting for the anticipation of the apple pie. This is by Alison Murray. Lovely, lovely. I forgot to mention that Amazing ABC is by Kenney. Next is another of my favorite children's books in board format. Is called My Animals. This is a rubberized, fun to feel and grasp cover. It is black and white exclusively throughout, but there are images of color, and there's that sweet little continuity you get when you come across an image and there's a hole there, and the hole has a piece of the next picture. So from this crow you go to the smile of a frog. And again, you see black and white, but there are little glimpses of color here and there, and you can use those as a way to play with color. Great for little ones who are still learning to deal with holding chunky books. Speaking of colors, this is also terrific. This is by, oh, no name on it. Sami, S-A-M-I. Colors Flip a Face. Look at this. So you get two faces, no hair and black hair, right? No hair and black hair. Then you get to flip it, and then you have the brown hair and the no hair. And then we'll jump forward, and you have the blue hat and no hat. You flip it, of course, then you get an orange hat and no hat. Sweet. Fun, great activity thing. Lots to play around with. And the last one I have is Baby's First Little Book of Farm Animals. Also put out by Usborne. Just cute, little, adorable animals. Ducks, calf, little horse, pig, baby animals. How can you go wrong? So that's some board books for you to look at this week. Come and see me again.